Okay, task E is where the spaceship collects an energy crystal. Okay, so where the player gets the prize, and the crystal is removed from the world. Okay, so this code is going to go into the spaceship class, which is the player. Let me just compile this. There we go. The spaceship class, and we're going to make a new method, maybe called catch crystal or eat crystal or something. Yeah, maybe catch crystal is better. So the new method, the easiest way to do this so that we get the curly braces in the correct place, we need to go down and just, well, there's two ways really. You can either put it into this white space here between the public void act method and the public void move method. That white space is useful to use for a new method, right? If you don't have that, then the second best way to do it, and to ensure that it's in the correct place, go to the very, very, very bottom of the file, find the last curly brace there, make a space, and then put your new method in here in the white space here, because you need to be very careful that you don't put the new method inside the old one. So that's why it's important to have these curly braces lined up. That curly brace opens the move method, this curly brace closes the move method. Yeah, okay, so I want to put my new method here, for example. Yeah, public void, call this catch crystal or something like that, bracket bracket curly bracket curly bracket, like that. Okay, and then my code's going to go in here. Now the way we do this in Greenfoot to catch an object or to eat an object, for example, is we find out if one object is intersecting with another object. Are they touching? Are they intersecting? Okay, and the method we use for that in the code is, let me just go back to the top of this actually. Well, there's a choice here, but there's one which is by far the easiest one to use. There's get intersecting objects, which is plural, and that returns to us a list of objects, but that's a bit more complex to use. There's get object at offset and things like this, or offset, but again that's a bit more complex to use with all of these parameters to use. The one we want to use is the get intersecting object. Okay, which is protected, which means this method's only available to the actor class and to child classes of the actor class. Okay, right, it's protected, and we want to use this one, and just copy in this code. Right, copy that method name. Sorry, I'm going to put this here now. This method gives us back an answer, a result, of type actor. Okay, we're going to find an intersecting object, and it gives us back the object, and it's of type actor. So I must put that there, actor, and then that's the class name. I'm going to put this maybe caught crystal, or just crystal should be fine, to be honest. Let's keep it simple. The crystal we're intersecting with equals get intersecting object, Control V, paste, get one intersecting object, bracket bracket, semicolon. Now between the brackets you must say what type of object you're looking for. So the spaceship is intersecting with energy crystals. Now I'm going to just copy and paste that class name from here. I'm going to copy that from there and paste it into there. Okay, energy crystal. Now if I compile this now, I think I will get a compilation error. Yes, energy crystal. This needs to have a dot class on the end. Okay, get one intersecting object, energy crystal dot class. Now the get class part, I'll explain what that is. If I go to the Greenfoot, if I sort these by type, which they were, you see there's different types of file here. There's a Java files, which is the Java code you change, you write and edit yourself, the code. When you click on the compile button, okay, what it does, it changes your Java code into binary, and the binary code, which the computer then runs as the game, is called it's saved in .class files. Okay, so this is your source code, this is the binary code, .class, and the code here in the spaceship class, when you're doing the intersecting object, it's looking for the binary class, okay, not the Java code but the binary class. So energy crystal .class, right? If I compile this now, it should work. Okay, so how this works is a little bit odd. It's using a double negative to see, are we intersecting with something, because in the game, if the spaceship is here just next to the crystal, they are intersecting. So this line will give us back an answer of energy crystal, yeah, and it will point directly, the answer will say, oh, it's this crystal here, okay, this specific crystal here, we're intersecting this one crystal. So this variable crystal will have a value for this object, this particular crystal, yeah. However, if the spaceship is down here, for example, or anywhere else where it's not intersecting that crystal, the value here of crystal is empty. It's not, the spaceship is not currently intersecting a crystal, so this value will be nothing. And in Java that's called null, N-U-L-L, null. Okay, null means there's nothing there, it's empty. So what we do is we're looking to see if bracket bracket curly bracket, if the crystal, oops, that's in completely the wrong place, this needs to be there, the condition for the if statement, if crystal is not equal to null. Okay, if the crystal isn't null, then there's something there. If it is null, there's nothing there. Okay, if the crystal isn't null, then I need to remove that crystal from the world. Okay, now to do that, the spaceship must first of all identify which world it's in. Now there's a method in each actor class, called getWorld. I go down to this getWorld, yeah. So returns the world this actor lives in. And once we have the world that we're in, we can then go to the world class, and there's a remove object method in this world class. Okay, so first of all get the world and then remove the crystal from that world. Okay, so let's do that in the code. So world, I will call this space, for example. Yeah, that's a variable name, could be anything at all. We'll call it space or space world. Yeah, equals get world. Get world. Okay, let me just go to the end and do my curly braces. Why? There we go. Sorry, curly brackets. No, not curly brackets. Normal brackets and semicolon. Right. So, what world is this spaceship in? Okay. What world is it in? Right. Now we know what world we're in. We can remove the crystal from it. Right, so we're going to do space world dot, and it's going to be remove object. Let's just copy that, paste it, remove object, bracket bracket, semicolon, and the parameter to the remove object method is going to be the crystal that we want to remove. Okay, where am I going? Going to there, paste that in. Right, so space world, remove object, crystal. Let's compile that and then test this in the game. Reset. Right, and run. So if I go over the crystal and they're not being removed, why are they not being removed? Did I miss something in my code? crystal intersecting, not null, space world, remove object, that's all correct, I think. Obvious, yes. So again, this is a very, very, very common mistake, which I may have mentioned in a previous video, but I totally forgot to add this catch crystal method into the act method. You must if you make a new method, you must call it from the act method up here. Okay, right, catch crystal, semicolon. Right, so compile this. So now, hopefully, if I go over the crystals, they should vanish from the game. Yeah, come on, come on. Oh, missed it. There it is. Yeah, good. So that's working. So I think that's enough now for the task E. It collects an energy crystal when they collide. Yeah, that's good. That's enough for that. Okay, thank you.